Hi, everybody, with Ron Wally. This is Fran Schomola, and this is the Spartan pregame show presented by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Ron, these Wildcats have lost one time this season and are ranked number 2 in Class 4A.
Yeah, they are definitely the one of the favorites in 4A, and this is a different team that we faced last year where we won on that Jacob Brown last-second shot inside. This is a team that's hungry to avenge that loss last year and keep that streak going.
It'll be a tough afternoon, and Spartan head coach Kerry Brown knows what the Spartans are up against in this game, and here's our interview with Coach Brown. Coach, welcome to Lawrence North. What do you think?
Well, this will be the first time I've coached here. I've been here a number of other occasions, scouting or for clinics or whatever, but this will be the first time I've ever had an opportunity to coach at Lawrence North.
Pretty nice facility.
Yeah, really nice. We hold our State Coaches Association clinic here every spring, and in addition to the main gym, they've got a field house just down the hallway. So great facilities here.
Get down to business. There's a ball game here today.
Yeah, 12 o'clock JV tip and a 1:30 approximately varsity tip, and it's basketball day in Indiana, so there's a lot going on. Girls sectionals, boys are playing in the afternoons, the Pacers are playing tonight. IU Purdue, I think somebody maybe mentioned, got a game today, so yeah, a big day in Indiana for basketball for sure.
This is a pretty good team, aren't they?
Yeah, they've lost once to North Central, who we're very familiar with and just played our last time out. Beat them by 10, but other than that, they've ran the schedule without a loss. So they're very talented. They've got a seniors committed to go to Iowa. They've got 2 juniors that are being recruited by Division I schools. They're long, they're athletic, very quick, very well coached. Hall of Fame coach here at Lawrence North, Jack Kiefer. So there's not many chinks in their armor. We're going to see what we can do to get a W and get out of here.
You talk about Tony Perkins. He's a fellow headed for Iowa, isn't he?
Yes, sir. And then their point guard's number 10, and I won't think of their big guy's name either, number 5, but I think he's getting some Division I inquiries as well.
A great test for the Spartans coming up. Have your kids had a good practice week?
Yeah, we've had a lot of tests this month. But, yeah, actually, other than one day, we've practiced well this week. Our kids bounced back, had a really good practice on Monday when we came back. Had a good week of practice in preparation for today.
What it will take from your kids to stop this team?
Well, we've got to keep them off the boards. We've got to slow down their transition. We've got to keep them out of the lane, keep them in front of us, and then on offense, the big key is going to be not turn the ball over, and then just knocking down some shots.
These kids are aware of that. I think they're up for this ball game. If everybody completes their assignment, we're okay.
Well, we're going to do our best, and we worked on those things this week in practice. It won't be because we're not prepared, because we haven't worked hard, because we don't have good kids. It might just be they're better than us, but the best team doesn't win every time out. So hopefully we'll bring our A game. Maybe they'll have a little less than that, but our intention is to go out and bring a W back. If not, we want to get better in the process.
I'm sure they'll work hard for 32 minutes, and thanks, Coach, and the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys covering us again today.
Okay. Spartan coach Kerry Brown. Ron?
This Spartan Sportsnet pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department and with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
Okay, Ron, thanks. Give us the lineup, will you?
Yes, for the loaded Lawrence North Wildcats. They are led by Darian Hatton. He's a 6'2 senior, number 2, one of the guard positions. Omar Cooper Jr. is at another guard position. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 24. And rounding out their guard lineup is Shamir Advance. He's a 6'1 junior, number 10. They got some big, tall guys clogging up the middle. Tony Perkins is a 6'4 senior, number 12. He's at one of the forward positions. And DJ Hughes, a 6'7 junior, number 5, wraps up the lineup for the Lawrence North Wildcats. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by Clay Garrison. He's a 5'10 senior, number 10. Jonah Graham is a 5'7" junior, number 5, and rounding out the trifecta of guards for the Connersville Spartans is Toby Billups. He's a 5'10" sophomore, number 12. Cole Martin is a 6'3" junior, number 40. He is a forward, and Jacob Brown gets the jump. He's a 6'7" senior, number 50.
A lot of hype on this Indianapolis Ball Club.
Yeah, we thought that the Muncie Central was a tall lineup. North was a tall lineup. North Central. Now Lawrence North is the tallest lineup. They got a 6'7" guy on the bench. A couple 6'7", 6'5". I mean, they are very, very tall.
This has been the Spartan pregame show presented by Union Savings and Loan Association, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Well, bad news for the JV team tonight. They lost 41-26, their 4th loss and a win, but these young guys have an 11 wins. One team's won, so good record, but they've been struggling in the last few ball games, and they've been playing some pretty good JV teams, Ron.
Yeah, they have played some very good JV teams. They have to understand as a team as a whole that this competition is a lot different than when they were in middle school. And also the effect of Ethan Smith's injury does have an effect on the JV team, as some guys on JV now have to step up and play limited minutes so they can save for some varsity time. So, that's a ripple effect. And, again, this still is a good team. It's just a matter of they're going through where they're playing some teams that are playing just a little bit better than they are at the time.
41-26 again was the final of tonight's JV game, and the JV squad will be in action on Thursday night next when we travel to East Central. Right now we're getting for the pregame ceremony here at Lawrence North. Now everyone is asked to stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Very unusual doing the anthem before the 3 minutes warm-up.
That's right. Every school does it a little bit in a different way, don't they? But, we're minutes away from the opening tip, starting this game from Indianapolis between the Spartans and Lawrence North. We are at the Jack Kiefer Gymnasium, named Ron after the only coach they've ever had. This is their 44th year. They were built in 1976. They brought Jack Kiefer in as their head coach, and he has been quite successful, like 752 wins and 301 losses in those 44 years. He's actually been at the coaching job in Indiana High School for 48 years, and his overall record is like 832, and I don't know, in the loss department, I've got it.
Not much more than 301, I'll tell you that much.
He's lost 327 games in 48 years.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, Jack's a legend. You got a chance to talk to him last year, and just he's a class guy through and through. he's not somebody that you think, well, geez, he's been 48 years coaching, 44 here. The game's passed him by. It has not.
Oh, absolutely
It's
not.
not passed that guy up. It's, of course, Indiana Day, basketball day in Indiana today. And, I tell you, if our team was 15-1, number 2 in the state, one of the favorites, we would have probably 10,000 people at the bowl.
But you can count the I
Yeah.
don't know if Justin has zeroed in on the far bleachers, but that's the crowd from Lawrence North folks.
And they have a few down on to the right of the screen, the far right. They have a few over there, but for the most part, we double, triple what they have.
Oh, I think so.
Again, if the faithful come out, and there's a lot of faithful watching now on TV3. My good friend Desi, the McGuire's Desi, and Michael and Hayden watching now, and it's just exciting to be here, watch it live, but it's also good to be able to have the option. But we travel so well. We've talked about that all season long. We've talked about it through the years, and we're seeing it more and more. These big teams. Again, this team's 15-1. I mean, they are one of the best teams in the state, possibly the best team in the state, despite that loss to North Central. And they got less than 50 people, and we have 300. I mean, that's amazing.
They're 17-1. I didn't want to correct you,
17-1.
but they're only 17-1.
Oh, only 17-1. Yeah, I was shortchanging them a couple of wins, but this is a loaded team, and I tell you, Fran, the facility here is very, very nice.
Yes, it is.
We got a warm welcome from the staff here. The kids, they were warming up. The Lawrence North kids, they were warming up when we got here, and they were just nice, so sweet to us, and. Just Miss Sox down there. She's the one who's manning the hospitality room. She was so sweet to me and Sammy and Dave over there in radio. And, we're just blessed to be here. And the faithful, just seeing, this is a Saturday afternoon game. People got to get up early to drive up here. And,
That's right.
The faithful came up here to support the JB team. And, we have such a great following. It's an honor to be here and watch these boys. And we got a tough task.
Spartans have special warm-up shirts on, the jerseys, and on the back it says Spartan Warriors for Catherine.
Yeah.
And that's to promote an event coming up next Saturday in Connersville. And Catherine Marsalek, she's the second-grade daughter of Josh and Laura Marsalek, suffers from alternating hemophilia of childhood, a rare genetic disease. And a fundraiser on February the 15th will help fund research to cure the disease, and that will be starting at 9 o'clock next Saturday, and we hope all the people in Connersville can support that. It's Expo Halls where it will be held. We'll talk a little bit more about that at halftime again. Today's game on TV3 is being brought to you by American Heritage Realty. Buying or selling, see American Heritage first. By Reed Health Connersville, we are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. For delivery, the number to call, 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires. Major brand tires at very affordable prices. Edward Jones, financial advisor, making sense of investing.
This Spartan game on TV3 is also being brought to you by FCN Bank, putting stronger communities one great local event at a time. Foles Flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring plus expert installation. Mancino's Pizza and Grinder is a great place to eat in Connersville. Try a Spartan Classic. Urban Weekler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need, and the Eye Center of Connersville. Complete eye care for every member of your family.
Okay, Ron. We are getting the starting lineups here now for the fans at Lawrence North Gym. Again, Lawrence North 17-1, and the Spartans are 9-8 on the season.
I was talking to some of the faithful before the game, and that 7-0 team's there. We talked about it on the way up here. That 7-0 team is still there. This is a skid that really hasn't happened in Kerry Brown's tenure, where we've lost 8 of 10, and now we're meeting this phenomenal team in Lawrence North. Even though North Central beat them, I still think Lawrence North is the better team. But as Kerry said in the pregame, not always the best teams always win. And, during that streak, we were the best team on the floor the streak that we've lost a lot, we were the best team on the floor. We just somehow didn't manage to win those games.
They were very close scores, most of them, and a break here or two. A bounce in our favor here or two. It would have been a different thing. Number 5, DJ Hughes will jump for Lawrence North, and Jacob Brown for the Spartans. Spartans in their traveling red uniforms, of course. Tip controlled by Lawrence North.
One thing we got to not be as intimidated, and we got to not be bullied by this team. They're going to play above the rim and go inside like that a lot.
Missed. That was by Tony Perkins, and he's their leading point maker. He's the young man headed for Iowa University next year to play in Division I basketball at college level.
This team is loaded with talent, a lot more talent than they had last year. And, again, we just got to be patient and play our style of ball and hopefully force them into playing slow as well.
Spartans work the ball in the corner to Graham, out to Billups.
One thing Jacob's going to have to do is he's really going to have to kind of muscle inside when he does get the ball inside. And he's got those bigs that he's going to go against, sometimes against 3 of them.
Over to Garrison. The corner is Graham. Underneath to Cole Martin. Ball batted away from him. And here's a whistle stopping play.
I'm not sure that's going against 12 for them. Perkins.
Non-shooting foul, and Billups will inbound for the Spartans under their basket.
Again, just be patient. We got some big guys too. Cole Martin, he's able to get inside, just has not been able to make them here lately. But once they start falling, the confidence level with Cole is going to get high.
Here's Garrison with the ball, picked up by the guard. Back to Clay, drives into the free throw lane. Looks for help and passes off to an opponent, driving down and scoring. This time is Perkins.
Carey's already calling a foul, or calling a timeout.
Right, he wants to talk it over real quick.
He sure does. You will find the answers to your every flooring need at Fullest Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Fullest Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Fullest Flooring will provide bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number. I'm not thinking that was a timeout now. Well, it was. They turned to 4, but somehow that kid scored his 1,000th point.
Is that what it was? Yeah. I knew they awarded him with something, but I wasn't sure it was.
Scored his 1,000th point, and Perkins is a senior.
Yeah, he's a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah, that was impressive. Again, slow it down, not make any crazy passes. That was, this horrible streak that we're on. A lot of turnovers, a lot of forced passes that shouldn't be done.
Right, in a game like this, you have to do everything right. They will capitalize on every mistake you make. Garrison in the corner, drives toward the free throw lane, feeds off to Graham. He goes on the side, underneath to Garrison, out to Brown, tries a jumper, won't go, and it's going to be awarded to Lawrence North.
See, we want Jacob inside on a shot like that because that definitely gives them the advantage, the height advantage. When he's out that far, there was a couple times that I thought Clay was going to go all the way in. With his springs and his legs, when he gets inside, he can, draw the foul. We haven't seen him do that much here lately.
Wildcats on the attack.
Boy, Toby was tall. He jumped real high on that.
Good pass work, trying to get an open shot. Spartan, pretty good defense right now.
Yeah, this is not what Lawrence North wants to do. They want to.
Here's a jumper. It's off the front rim by a Wildcat, but they get the rebound, tipped up, and finally in by number 5, who is DJ Hughes.
Was that Hughes?
I believe so, 6'7" freshman.
Yeah, I don't know who they're going to give that to, but yeah, we'll go. No, they're giving it to Hatton.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I saw them change it up here. Yeah, it looked
okay.
Like. Good job, Jacob.
Jacob Brown gets the ball into the basket, puts one up and in for the Spartans' first points of the game.
And there's a charge. Right now, Lawrence North, again, they've got inside for their 2 shots, but, we've talked about it knowing them, they like to play above the rim. They like to play fast. If we can bully them back, if we can withstand their pressure and break the press a few times, it may hurt them. See, that's not good.
Well, there's a bad pass by the Spartans.
Yeah, somebody's got to get inside. I mean, that's just too far. Toby couldn't see. Had to.
Well, that's easy to understand.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's 5'10" there.
The height of these guys.
Yeah.
North on the attack, up 4-2. Long shot missed.
Nice hustle from Cole.
Cole Martin tried to save the ball for the Spartans, but he lost control of it and it rolls out of bounds, and it will be North ball.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Cole. Again, he'll get a lot more confidence once those inside shots start falling.
Here's Perkins and hitting a three.
Shot.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He sure does. Perkins last year, he was lights out, got to not be able to.
There's a loose ball picked up by Lawrence North, turning into 2 points.
Cole on that.
Possible 3-point play coming up here for Lawrence North. This will be McCulley at the line.
Yeah, got to somehow withstand that pressure. That just was an accident there from Clay falling down. I mean, normally, 9 times out of 10, he was able to withstand that.
Trying for their 10th point and missing is Lawrence North. Spartans with 1 bucket. Here's Graham feeding Brown along the base outside the free throw lane. He works it back out to Billups. Toby looks over the situation. Carter Boswell in the ball game for the Spartans, and he just throws one into the end zone.
Yeah, not a good pass there from Carter. The intention there was to Cole, but not a good pass. Again, the turnovers that we've committed has just, shot ourselves in the foot each and every time. And,
right.
You don't want to give this team any opportunity
no.
at all.
It's Perkins going down.
That's good defense. There's nothing you do about that.
Evans drives it in, leads it up and in, and another timeout being called. Spartan's second timeout of this game as Terry Brown is doing everything he can to keep it from getting out of control. Right now it's 11-2 in favor of Lawrence North.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time and patience and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Garrett Wicks will come into the game for CHS.
Before the game, had an opportunity to talk to Wes Smith, former Spartan. He just recently graduated. He's always talking about the good old days, and he's like, "Gosh, I wish I were out there now." And even though the team is on, some sort of this is unusual, and the boys are feeling it as well. The faithful still have that love for them and that wish that they could turn it around. And it's good to hear from his former Spartan, Wes Smith, talk about, I wish I could help them. You never stop being a teammate at all.
Okay, it'll be Martin and Brown, Wicks, Bodwell, and Phillips in the lineup for the Spartans as plays resumed here with 4:01 on the first quarter clock. Here's Bodwell. Ball knocked away from him mid-court. Another turnover by CHS. Shot
wow,
missed.
That was unbelievable. He stole that.
Shot made.
And we got Bodwell's injured.
Bodwell is on holding his head right now. That young guy for the Spartans. Here is the medical people coming out. And right now he's rolling over on his back.
I didn't see what happened at all.
Not sure.
Don't know if he got hit in the head or if he's his foot injury.
Mm-hmm. Stoppage in play. Yeah, he missed several games early part of the season because of, I think it was an ankle injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, lower leg injury.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's going to get up and leave the game probably.
Yeah, again, not sure what happened. Didn't see it.
I think he's seeing butterflies right now, I think.
And he's shaking. He's
he's going to come over and have a seat and talk to the medical people.
Yeah, look, he got hit in the back of the head. He's touching the back of his head.
Okay, the play's about to be resumed, and Phillips is into the ball game.
You know, Lawrence North has just taken, they haven't even given us any wind to put in our sails.
No, they've controlled this game from the beginning. And
yeah.
Don't be surprised come the last Saturday of March, this team in the state finals.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And again, too much pressure.
Mistake by the Spartans that turned it into 2 points. Up and in was Evans. He has 6 points. Spartan ball, hurrying it across the timeline. Graham dribbles along the baseline. Comes out, tries a 3, which won't drop. Lawrence North rebounding up and missing on a close-in shot.
Yeah,
Whistle stops the play, and a foul coming up. See who it's on.
I think it's going to be on Cooper. Yeah, he missed that easy shot, and you know, Toby got the rebound, and out of frustration, he fouled Toby.
Garrison back into the ball. Garrison back into the ball game for the Spartans. Taken by Wicks, down to Billups, skips up close, fakes his man. Ball knocked away from him. It will be Spartan basketball under their goal. It is a 15-2 ball game. Lawrence North out in front. Spartan ball under their basket. Here's Brown. Can't find anybody to pass to, so he bounces it off of the foot of one of the Lawrence North players and goes out of bounds. It will be Connersville basketball. Phillips works it to Garrison, out to Wicks. Over it goes to Brown. Into the corner.
Oh,
a
good
3
job.
put up and in by Jonah Graham.
Nice from Jonah Graham. Got to get him hot.
Puts the Spartans up within 10 points of this Lawrence North crew. Here comes the Wildcats on the attack. Good defense
hit
by
Jonah
the
right in the head.
Jonah Graham picks up a ball. One of the few mistakes by this.
And then we turn around and make a mistake.
Yeah, we give it right back to him. Driving down.
That's unbelievable.
And Perkins again. Needless to say, their leading point maker. He's at 9 already.
Yeah, he's just very fluid. He's very smooth.
Spartan ball.
Got to be able to help, but it just seems like we're helpless when we got two guys around. Somebody, see,
there's another pass to opponent by the Spartans.
That's
comes
a charge.
Down and
oh no, they're calling Toby on that.
right, good scoring was Evans. Fouled on the play. Basket counts. They're at 19-5 lead over Connersville. And number 10 is at the line. He's a 6'1" junior here at Lawrence North. Ready for a free throw after making the field goal.
Yeah, we just got to somehow be able to break this press. We got to be aggressive offensively and, hold our dribble as long as we can.
Free throw will bounce around and drop in, and it's 20-5. Connersville ball. Billups has it. Now they're pressing the Spartans in backcourt. Finally pass across the line and into the corner. Wicks had a good look for a 3, but couldn't get it to drop. Yeah, nobody around him. North ball.
Nice steal from Clay. And
right, there's a 3-4 players on the floor. Held ball.
I don't even see an arrow on their scoreboard, but it should be our ball, yeah.
Spartan will inbound. Jonah Graham will be the trigger man.
Yeah, that's the only thing they don't have on their scoreboard is the arrow.
Perkins goes out of the ball game for Lawrence North. Here's Billups and Garrison to Graham. Back out to to Garrison. Clay drives the lane, gives off to Brown. His close-in shot, partially deflected, I think, by a defender of Lawrence North. And
yeah, I think you're right.
Wildcats have the ball. Number 2
Nice
lays it
defense
up.
from Jacob.
Oh, nice rebound by Jacob Brown.
You know, that right there, defensive stand from Jacob, tells me that he can handle these big guys, and we need to really get inside and let him do his work.
Garrison, Garrett, over to Garrison. A jumper from the free throw lane, drops. A two-pointer, but Garrison gets a field goal for the Spartans. Spartans break up the play of Lawrence North as they get into front court, but it's knocked out of bounds by CHS, so it will be Lawrence North ball. And Martin comes back in the ball game. Brown goes out.
Well, you know the Spartans are not at all going to give up at all. And we're going to be playing as hard as we can until the game is over.
But a team like Lawrence North forces you into mistakes.
They do. They do. But one thing we got to do is offensively keep our dribble. You know, we dribble 2-3 times, stop, and it's, you know, we just, yeah, they get a couple guys over, but, you know, somebody, if they get another guy over, then our offensive player needs to come on over and, you know, help out. You know, they got him, and they're going to call Jonah or Clay on that. I can't tell which one.
Another foul coming up on the Spartans after a field goal is made. And another three-point play possibly here.
Yeah, they've got a lot of those tonight.
4 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Number 5 will be the free throw shooter, Hughes. Here's Tanner Brock coming in for the Spartans. And Clay Garrison goes to the bench. Here comes the free throw after the field goal. And it will not drop, but a rebound by...
And one of our guys is down, not sure how that happened.
And a turnaround shot put up and in by number 14, McCulley. And at the end of the first period here at Lawrence North, it is the Wildcats 24, Spartans 7.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of passing. Their friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
We've played a quarter here at Lawrence North, and the score is the Wildcats 24 and the Spartans 7.
Yeah, I mean, normally a lot of times when we've played, you know, been down like this or you know, we think, okay, we haven't really gotten to the ball game. Lawrence North has taken us out of the ball game. They're playing much better at a higher level than we are. Their pressure is just unbelievable. What we need to do is to focus on, okay, we got to hold the dribble and we got to help.
Well, needless to say, we're playing their game.
Yeah, we're definitely playing.
We haven't been able to get into our rhythm at all.
No, not at all. We haven't been able to get any rhythm whatsoever. I mean, we got Jacob inside once, and Clay was able to shoot from a couple feet. We had Jonah's three-pointer. Cole got inside once, just wasn't able to. Well, so did Jacob a couple times, and just, you know, their pressure inside, outside. You know, we got to be able to know how to contain that. We got to be able to know how to overcome that. And I think once we do, this game will be a little bit interesting. But, you know, it's once we do, if they give us, you know, opportunity. What they're doing, Fran, is that they're capitalizing on all of our turnovers.
Sure. Second quarter coming up, and Lawrence North puts the ball in play. Look, a guy underneath, turnaround shot missed. Rebounding is touched last by Lawrence North.
Yeah, that was close.
Spartans got a break, I think.
Yeah, I think we got a break on that as well.
So.
That definitely, I thought for sure wasn't our ball, but we'll take it.
Spartans on the attack. Garrison back in it, one of the guard spots for CHS. And now a foul has been called out at midcourt. And they will call it on Beatty of Lawrence North. Spartan ball, an unshooting foul, so it will be put in play on the side at midcourt.
Yeah, that's, you know, we've had lots of non-shooting fouls.
Billups will flip it in. Goes to Garrison. Back out to Toby. Graham. Good pass work by the Spartans.
Wow,
Headed
that's
to the end zone for Martin, but he can't handle the pass and goes out of bounds.
And that wasn't a bad pass.
No, not at all. Another turnover by the Spartans.
Yeah, got to be able to handle those. No reason why you can't handle. That's how you break it. But if you're not going to finish it, there's no point.
That was a great lead up to that.
Yeah.
Hoped to be a basket for the Spartans, but it didn't turn out that way. And for Lawrence North, Perkins, number 12, is back into the lineup.
He
has the ball right now. Well, he doesn't have it very long. He tries a shot, miss, but there's a teammate tipping it up and in. Who was that, Ron?
That was Hughes.
Okay. He's playing a pretty good game.
Yeah, he's a monster inside.
Here's Brown with Martin with the ball, dribbling under the basket, feeds out.
Good.
There's a three by Graham, his second.
Yeah, got to be able to make sure that guy gets hot. Jonah Graham, don't want to rely on the three too much, but that gets us back quicker. Now we're down 16.
North with the ball. Work the ball underneath to Perkins. Banks one up and in. Does that guy ever miss, Ron?
No, not at all, but that's elementary right there.
There's another timeout being taken. Spartans' third time out of this ball game. Stops the clock at 6:06 in the first half. 28-10. Lawrence North leads.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floor and Gifts has that special something for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you, 765-825-6251.
Spartans have scored 3 points in this second half so far, while North has scored just 4.
Yeah, a little bit better.
but
they've capitalized on our turnovers. Carey's not happy with that at all. I mean, the turnovers, the missed opportunities, not able to handle a ball, the bad passes. I mean, it's the whole team. And Carey's, whenever, just calm down. I mean, calm down. Calm down and relax. We can do it.
You can tell the kids to do that, but they're trying as hard as they can.
Oh yeah, they are. There's no. I mean, this effort on this team goes without question. The no give up attitude for this team.
Yeah, they want to win in the worst way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I mean, there's no question they want to get that number 10. They've been trying for forever to get it. I mean, we were 7-0 at one time, and that team's still there. But, hopefully after this stretch, we can, get back into conference play and start picking it up and getting prepared for the sectional.
There's a loose ball on the side, picked up by North and bringing it down and scoring. Was I had number 10 on that. Did they?
Yeah, I had it too.
I thought it was 12. Yeah, it's 12 points, right?
Or no, 11. Sorry, I counted wrong.
Okay.
Jacob Brown.
Ball worked underneath Jacob. He lays it up and in for 2 points for CHS. They're down 30-12.
Gotta like that.
North on the attack. Ball taken out by number 10, Evans. He has the ball right now. Taken over by Montgomery. Out to Perkins.
What a nice defense
Driving
there from
down.
Riley.
Turned around shot, miss. Fight for the rebound, won by Lawrence North.
And 2
a foul
shots.
called.
They will call Toby on that.
I think they're giving him 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was good defense from Riley right there. Unfortunately, didn't get the rebound, and, they're winning the boards. I thought that was too hard.
I thought so, too. It had no arch at all, did it?
Yeah, no, not at all. There was no arch. But it arched at the right time, I guess.
This is McCulley at the line for Lawrence North. He had just scored their 31st point. Second free throw is up and missed. Jacob Brown with the rebound for Connersville. Here's Billups over to Garrison. to Graham. In the corner is Brown. Out to Graham. To Billups. To Riley Moore. Out to Brown. Missed shot by the Spartans, but Graham gets the deep rebound. He's in the corner and
called timeout. That was a good job.
Right, he was bottled up. He couldn't find anybody to pass to.
And nobody was going towards him. That's what's bothersome, is that nobody was going towards him. I mean, smart play. Call timeout. Place seat in Connersville is Main Cedars Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Down inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Main Cedars is always free. The number to call is 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Main Cedars Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Open daily 11 to 10. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
We're in the first half here at Indianapolis at Lawrence North High School. And the Lawrence North Wildcats are leading the Spartans 31-12.
Yeah, they just, I mean, they're as advertised.
Absolutely. Yes.
You know, I'm shocked at how North Central beat them. I mean, we were in that game with North Central for a while until they turned it up late in the third quarter.
Right, that's a common opponent that these two teams have had.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that upset them, that they lost that game, and there's another steal. That's crazy. Going for it. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
Up and in, number 10 again. He has been a wrecking crew against the Spartans.
Yeah, he has. Yes, he has. And, you know, he was doing that in pregame, doing a lot of.
His name is Shamar Vance. He's 6'1", a junior.
See, Clay could have just go.
The shot, Spartans close in, missing.
I'm not sure why Clay's not. I mean,
down
there's
court,
no way he
air ball by Lawrence North, picked up by the Spartans. Jonah Graham has it.
Yeah, I mean, Clay had an opportunity to I don't know, go, be aggressive and go.
Garrison to Brown, fakes his man, but feeds out to Graham, who drops in a three. That's his third, I believe, Ron.
His third it is. You know,
he has 9 of the Spartans' 15 points.
You know, we can't rely so much on firecrackers threes right there. We got to be able to, you know, get inside, and when we have the opportunity, at least be aggressive. We have nothing to lose.
Ball bounced off of Graham's foot, and it'll be Lawrence North keeping possession of the ball game. Here is Martin coming in and Wicks coming in for the Spartans, and Riley Moore goes out along with Toby Billups.
Yeah, Toby looked like he was touching his back. Not sure if it was, you know, just, I don't know if he's injured or what, but it looked like he was grabbing his back on the way to the bench. Hopefully he's all right, but he's not showing any discomfort now. Nobody's looking at him, so.
Lawrence North with
nice
the ball.
From
Clay Garrison leads the pack on a fast break. Takes his man and loses control of the ball.
Yeah.
Here is North fast breaking and slamming it up and in, number 14, McCulley.
Yeah, Clay, I mean, just go and draw the foul.
5 points for him.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I mean, it was a nice defensive play from Clay, but.
Spartan playing hard, but whistle stops the play. Foul called.
You know, this team last year was ranked, I think, 5th, but I think it was on reputation only because they had like 5 or 6 losses coming in. Matter of fact, we had less losses than, no way, I think they had maybe a couple less losses than we did, but, you know, they certainly are not, you know, didn't play like a top 10 team. We played like we were a top 10 team. And tonight, they're definitely, as mentioned, as advertised.
Spartans have the ball, and a shot from the corner by Graham won't go this time for Jonah, and North has the rebound quickly across the timeline. They set up a play. Here's Perkins with the ball, number 12.
Yeah, they're going to call Clay or
here's a
Cole.
Pushing foul, apparently under the basket, away from the ball.
Well, Cole's not understanding it, but, you know, he pushed him out of bounds. Yeah, Cole's not liking that at all.
Non-shooting foul, North ball under their goal. We have a little over 2 minutes left to play in the opening half of this game. They're forcing
Nice
his way to the
defense.
basket and missing, and a closing shot was Hughes. Spartans with the rebound.
Yeah, that was a good, got to get over the line.
Here's Garrison. Bottled up.
Yeah, look, that's not fair if number 5 on our number 5.
Right. Graham had the
He's
ball, and he was
6'7".
kind of pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, he's a foot taller than Jonah, but, again, we've said it before, Jonah doesn't realize it.
Spartans will inbound.
Yeah, they got their 2 big guys out there, their 2 6'7" guys.
Here's Brown.
Not a good pass.
Bouncing the ball to one of the Wildcats instead of a Spartan, and up court quickly. Whistle
Call Clay on that.
stops the play. Garrison charged with a foul.
It's going to be his second.
Connersville fouls on number 10, Clay Garrison.
Team sixth.
Number 3, Hayden Beatty.
At the free throw line will be number 14. Well, no, he's leaving the ball game. Garrison's leaving
Yeah.
the ball. Oh, it's not a non-shooting. It's a non-shooting foul.
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to get to the free throw
Yeah.
line.
Yeah,
guess-
one more, they go to the line.
Yeah, I guess I thought Spartans had more fouls than what they had, but they're close to the 7. And
Well, it just seems like they're a lot more because we've put them at the line quite a few times on our fouls.
shot from out by the Wildcats missed. Brown rebounding for the Spartans, gives to Billups. He'll be back in.
And now we got 2 guys on him.
Here's Graham.
That's their ball.
A held ball. Graham was
Oh, no, it's our ball.
right. Yeah, as you said, the arrow is not.
Yeah, we don't have an arrow. They have everything else on that, but they don't have an
That's
arrow.
right. They have a menu and
Yeah.
a lot of things on that.
Yeah. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals and tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
20-point ball game here in the first half at Lawrence North. North with a 35-15 lead over the Spartans.
We just got to play with, reckless abandonment. Be a little bit more aggressive. It seems like they have 2 guys on the guy bringing up the ball. That means somebody's open. That means somebody can help.
Yes. Comes into Brown, who gives it back to Billups.
This is like a man zone. It's
Billups will
beautiful.
drive down. They work the ball to Brown.
Go
on the
all the
nice
way,
pass,
buddy.
Fakes his
That's,
man.
hey, that's all right.
His
Go.
ball was in the air and deflected by Lawrence North. They
That's
bring
beautiful.
it down, and there he goes.
Unbelievable.
That PA guy gets excited, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got good reason.
Yeah.
He's got a great team to call. And
Jonah
that
fouled.
was a shot by the Spartans, missed.
Returning to the Wildcat line of number 2, Dorian Hatton.
Yeah, Jonah just walked right there. But, yeah, he's got a lot to be excited about.
That was Perkins on another dunk, and
Yeah. Beautiful feed there from Beatty.
here are the Wildcats in control. Number 5 is pushed as he goes in for a shot.
Yeah, I called Toby on that.
He'll have a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and Hughes is not liking his shoulder. That's Toby's 3rd.
Yeah, we're in the
He's
final
coming out.
final seconds of this first half here at Lawrence North, and they're up 37-15. Second shot or his free throw. First shot is good. Now he'll get a second shot.
Yep.
That's their 38th point. Billups will come out, and Riley Moore will come in for CHS. Riley wears number 30. This is DJ Hughes at the line for Lawrence North. Second free throw good. 6 points for the player for Lawrence North. And here come the Spartans. Graham finally across the timeline and fighting the press. Underneath
Beautiful.
to Brown. Nice assist. Nice feed to Jacob Brown. 6 for Jacob. Another foul coming up. It's on the Spartans? No?
No, that's out of bounds.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a foul. My view was blocked there momentarily. And
You don't have to stand up. We're here in the corner, the kind of catty corner from our seat.
Yeah, there's a part of the floor that you can't
Gotta
see
get
very
over.
well.
See,
There's
that's
a
off
steal
the foot.
by Lawrence North, but the fellow who stole the ball, Dorian Hatton, loses the control and rolls out of bounds.
Well,
so.
I mean, Clay couldn't see Dorian right there reading the play. He knew what was going on, so as soon as Clay started, passing over to, he just timed it from Clay to Jonah, and there we go. That's not a good pass.
Bad pass intended for Jacob Brown along the baseline, and it, out of his reach. Turnover again by CHS.
Yeah, that was Jacob was wide open and just not a good pass there from Cole.
There's Riley Moore and Tanner Brock coming into the game. Martin and Garrison go out. 8.5 seconds left to play in the first half. North ball.
I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it.
Something away from the ball, apparently.
Yep.
A foul called.
Looks like it's going to be on Coley.
Number 5, I believe, his first, team said. 4.2 seconds to go, first half. Brock will inbound for the Spartans, goes to Garrison. Clay being pressed one-on-one. Can't get. Oh my goodness gracious!
Don't count. That's unbelievable.
He made the basket a three-pointer from midcourt.
It doesn't count. We wish it would.
Oh, it doesn't count?
No, unfortunately.
Oh no, I see now the ref ruling it off. Well, I think I thought it was en route to the basket when the buzzer sounded, but
no, it was a little bit before. I mean, that was his left hand too. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, what we think doesn't count.
No, never does.
I think
nobody listens to anything we have to say, especially me.
Well, the Spartans, that's not a very good I mean, the refs should look at the scoreboard and say,
hey, let's give it to him.
Hey, right, after all, I mean.
Give it to him.
I mean, the kid's got something to remember then if he makes a last-second shot, a three-pointer.
Yeah.
But.
Wow. What can we say?
I don't know what to say. Well, I can say the score, 39-17 in favor of Lawrence North, but Spartans fans having anything to cheer about right now.
No, I mean, North, everything as advertised, and then a whole lot more as they're taking down the net for
what's it called?
1,000th point. Yeah,
probably.
Going to give him that to take home and put in the trophy case. But this team is just a good team, Fran. Just a very good team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it'll take a real effort to stop this team.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
must have had an off night when they lost by 10 points.
They had to have had an off night.
That was North Central that they lost to.
Sometimes the good teams like that, when they get the loss, it just amps them up even more. And right now, they're taking it out on the Spartans. But, we're giving them lots of opportunity, Fran. It's not like, we're having bad passes. Yes, they are forcing us into turnovers, and that's just the way it goes. But what's happening is that the Spartans are giving them opportunities as well. It's about 50-50 of them forcing and then us, commit turnovers. Bad passes, not being able to hold on to the ball. That's just something that needs to be cut out. I'd be interested to see what the game would be if we cut that out by half. And there's been a couple of times where it seemed like, Fran, that we would drive inside and not finish. We've been doing that a whole lot this streak is we're just not finishing the turnover or finishing the drive. We need to do that. Give ourselves opportunity. Was it Clay or Cole, one of the two went inside and got rejected. Hey, that happens. I mean, it shouldn't stop you from going inside, and so keep going. So, again, got to cut out the turnovers and see if this little kid can hit the three. And we just got to be able to cut out the turnovers and, slow them down. And why they're playing so fast is because they are forcing the turnovers.
Well, they're a good team. We knew that coming in, and they don't do too many things wrong.
No, they do not. They're a well-coached team. As that little guy drains the three. They are. You're right. They're a well-coached team, and hopefully the faithful can, get us going and where we feel just a whole lot more confident coming out here the second half. Yeah, it's a 22-point deficit, but let's make it a little respectable.
Well, we will see as we are at the intermission, the halftime of the ball game between the Spartans and Lawrence North Wildcats.
Those kids shoot better than I do. That much.
They must be, what, 8 maybe?
Yeah, I'd probably
7 or 8.
See if he can hit the 3. No.
Yeah,
he's not happy.
No, he's not. He hit the front goal.
That guy's not happy either. There he goes. It's fun to see these little kids get going and do some shooting contest. And
hey,
that one
bounced
there
around. Number 1 hit one.
Hit all part of the room. Let's see if he can hit that 3. No. Chandler, what was that? One of our kids a couple years ago. They're in the regional finals where we lost. It was the regional, not finals. It was the regional first game. Chandler, can't think of his last name, but his last score was a half-court shot.
Yes.
We lost the game. It didn't really matter, but he can say that his last points as a Spartan was from half-court, and that would have been great if Clay would have made that, and hopefully that gets us a little more oomph. With Clay's half-court shot that didn't, that was more than a half-court shot.
Yeah, these young guys are doing okay.
Yeah, they are not too bad.
You have some scoring or something?
I do, or something. I have something.
Okay.
For Lawrence North, boy, I tell you what, Fran, they are just, I didn't even count the scoring. We're going to do that right now. Lawrence North, they are led by, see how many Perkins has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 13 points. Well, I can just look up here. They got him on what's it called, which is nice. So Perkins has 13. Vance has 13. DJ Hughes has 6. Dorian Hatton has 2. And Donovan McCauley has 5 points for Lawrence North. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by Jonah Graham. He has 9 points. Clay Garrison, 2. And Jacob Brown, 6 points. Only 3 guys, Fran, in the scoring column for the Spartans. That has to pick up.
Yes.
That has to pick up. This is one of those games where, Yogi Berra says it's not over till it's over. Well, that's true for baseball because it's not over until the third out, and there's no time limit. There's no time where, you got, so many, just 3 outs, and that's it. Basketball, of course, there's, we got 8 minutes a quarter, so we got 16 more minutes to play, and we're down 22. That seems like an awful lot, but we've seen crazier things happen. Maybe we might put pressure on them and start changing the dynamics of this ball game. Maybe start being aggressive defensively and being a little bit more aggressive offensively, having their pressure go against them, and again, being a little bit more aggressive offensively when we do get into the paint, just finish that drive.
It was 24-7. Lawrence North at the first break. They had a great first quarter.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And then 39-17 is the score here at halftime. So the Spartans did have 10 points in that second quarter, but Lawrence North had 15. So
well, we had more opportunities, just we didn't capitalize on the opportunities that were given. Not at all.
Just a word or two about the event again that we mentioned before the game for the youngster from Connersville who has a disease that they will have a fundraiser for next week. It'll start at 9 o'clock with a 4K run or walk, and this will be at the Expo Hall in Connersville. And then they have a pancake breakfast after the walk. In the afternoon, they have quite a few events going on, including a ice cream social, and they'll be raffling off a quilt. They'll have some events around 4 o'clock and in the evening too. So it's going to be a day-long event to generate some funds for this ailment that this youngster has in Connersville. We hope that you will try to attend the Spartan Warriors for Caitlin.
I tell you that's why we love Carrie. anytime there's a cause like that, I mean, the boys, shave their head to start the season for a cancer patient, a young kid, and anytime that something's brought to Carey's attention that could benefit a kid in some way, shape, or form, he's going to rally his troops around and make it happen. And that's just why we love him and why we love our boys. They don't ever complain. I mean, Jonah was a pre-hippie. I mean, he had his hair a lot longer, and he ended up getting his hair cut. Cole, Cole loves his hair, and Cole cut his hair. They did it all, and be unity. And that's one thing about these kids, regardless of what's going on right now. I mean, Ethan is over there, seeing him walk. It's like, okay, get him out there, but the kid doesn't have an ACL in one of his legs, so that's why he's not out there. These boys do value each other. They love each other. They're brothers. They'll argue on the court. They'll argue off the court, but they'll fight with each other, for each other, each and every time. And that's why we love them, and that's why we're hoping that hey, let's get off this little snide that they're on. And right now we're down 22. We can only go up, so let's just make it happen.
We'll see what happens here as we are about to begin playing. I do want to say Spartan Warriors for Catherine and not Caitlin.
Did you say I didn't catch it?
Well,
I had an opportunity to correct you, and I didn't, because I didn't know.
See, there you go.
Yeah, you corrected me.
I gave you a chance. You didn't take advantage.
I didn't take advantage of it.
No.
I need to do that more often, because you don't give me that many. You don't give me that many. Eye Center of Connersville fan provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, and sunglasses, a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at Eye Center of Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as a phone call to 825-6000. Eye Center of Connersville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Might mention once again why it's an afternoon ball game. Girls sectionals around Indiana are tonight. So all boys basketball games in Indiana on this Saturday are afternoon affairs.
This is not the bowl, obviously. It's, the bowl is much bigger than this place here. And if you're looking over on the other side, their section over there is not as big as what this section is. I mean, Justin with the cameras on the top of their seating, but this is a great facility. They have their swimming. They got a swimming meet going on, swimming and diving, and a couple other events are in this building. Nice facility.
But the Spartan fans filled the lower section, which is comparable to
over there, opposite what you're seeing.
And then they're up in the other section where we are. So
we have 3-4 times as many fans as they do.
Absolutely. I mean, but this is not surprising.
Right.
Indianapolis doesn't support their high school teams.
Jeez, if we were 17-1, we'd have people standing outside.
It'd be Brent Duncan would have to put up the temporary bleachers.
Yeah, and not only that, we'd have to probably have John install big screen TVs outside. People would camp outside and watch it.
You're right. I agree, but it's kind of unfortunate for the kids of the play that they don't get a lot of support from the fans.
Yeah, it didn't stop them though.
Well, we see that in football.
Yeah, he walked.
Too, when we played Indianapolis.
No. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They just bring the bus driver on that.
That's right.
They're going to call Hatton on that foul. That was good. I thought Jacob walked there for a second.
Non-shooting foul. Spartan ball under their goal.
Good first defensive stand for the Spartans when Lawrence North got the ball.
Pass into backcourt to Garrett Wicks. Works it over to Garrison. Here's Billups. Wicks has a couple of men on him, trying to get out of traffic, and throws the ball.
Yeah, but again, nobody helping him, nobody going around.
Picked up by Lawrence North. And they, of course, turn it into a basket. Number 2 hits that one. Hatton. How many points were on?
4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4 again. Got to be aggressive. Stop.
Here's Garrison. Wicks. Brown, a jumper from the free throw. Oh, go. A 2-pointer.
We'll take that.
Put up and in by Jacob Brown, and a jumper from the free throw circle.
Yeah, a lot better right there, getting past the press of Lawrence North. And
Wildcats on the attack. Heading this ball game 41-19. And they're fighting for the basket. Whistle will be.
Yeah, calling Garrett on that.
I think so, yeah. Garrett Wicks with the foul.
Non-shooting foul, thankfully. Again, there was a lot. I think we had 3 shooting fouls of the 6 that we committed. Can't be doing that.
North ball under, and they're.
That's crazy.
He scored before I can say it.
Right, yeah.
And it's Perkins again. Where's he at in his scoring?
He's at 15.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to know the truth, he has too many.
Well, I was going to say, yeah.
but I tell you, Perkins last year was hot on. I think it was him that had like all threes, 5 or 6 threes.
I remember him from last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he liked the atmosphere at Spartan Bowl. Foul called on.
Well, we liked it much better last year when we won.
That's true. Foul called on 5 Hughes of Lawrence North, non-shooting foul. Spartans will line up to take the inbound play. Brown breaks into backcourt, feeds it out to Garrison. He'll bring it into front court. Here's Graham, 2 men on him. We've seen that all day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the ball carrier is suddenly surrounded.
Beautiful.
Shot in the corner. Well, Garrett Wick's number 20 hits a 3. North on the attack.
Yeah,
Ball taken out by Hughes.
Now they're kind of slowing things down a little bit.
Here's Hughes getting a jumper off the front rim. Missed it, and it's Phillips, one of the little guys on the floor with the rebound.
Yeah.
Garrison out to Brown, knocked away from Jacob, but he picks it up before Lawrence North can. A guy can get to it. From the corner, Graham missing on the shot. Brown,
all the way.
Rebound, turn around, back, lays it up and in. Nice play. 8 points for Jacob.
Yeah.
You know, the Spartans playing better than they did in the first half.
Oh, definitely better, and I was glad Jacob went. Right. I mean, we've seen too many times something like that where he would dish it off, but, he was like, I'm going all the way, and he did. I mean, you like that aggressiveness from our big guy, Jacob.
He's having, I think the last couple of ball games, he looked like he was winded sometimes, didn't he? And he would come out for a rest. Oh, air ball by Lawrence North, but
that's good defense.
Wildcat picks up the ball. Whistle stops the play.
And we'll call Clay on that. That's his 3rd. Him and Toby have 3. He may be coming out. Looks like Jack's calling a timeout.
Right, yeah, he wants to talk it over. And 5:05 to go in the 3rd period. 44 Lawrence North, 24 Spartans.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers are normally present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate need of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete is rehabbing from a sports injury, Reed Health offers outpatient physical therapy at 1941 Virginia Avenue in Connersville. Jack saw something he didn't like, and it's like, Jack, you're up 20. I mean, you're still up 20. Do you want to be up more? But you coach every situation as a learning opportunity. You see something you don't like, you don't want to creep in and get some bad habits developed, especially this late in the season when the sectional was just around the corner. And, Lawrence North, they want to definitely, without question, as their team, their fans are showing a little bit of emotion and rooting them on. They have a goal, and their goal is to win state.
Well, he's only won 3 here at Lawrence North.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, and that was 10, 12 years ago, 4, 5, and 6, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I thought he might have won one back in the 80s, but I don't see anything that I'm looking up here seeing that there was something in the 80s.
Right, I don't think so.
89. Yeah,
oh,
89.
okay, did he get him state? Okay.
I thought it wasn't looking over there. There it is, 1989. That's when they had, that one kid who went to North Carolina and then played for Boston. I forget, that's just really good.
Oh, here's a shot.
I think that's Toby's 4th.
Shot by North Central, foul called. Another 3-point
that's Toby's
play
4th.
coming up. Number 2 will be at the line, Hatton.
Yeah, Toby knew he was coming out too. That's his 4th.
Here's Martin coming in for the Spartans. Phillips going out.
Yeah, you can't give them those shots like that, Fran.
No, they've had several of these field goals made and a foul called.
Yeah, too many of those tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're using their advantage on that. They're using their height and their quickness to get those fouls.
7 points for the free throw shooter, 47 for his team. Spartans being pressed in backcourt. Brown brings it down.
Go
gives
all the
to
way.
Martin.
I have no idea why you don't
Yeah,
go
I
all
don't
the
know
way
why
on that.
Jacob
You're
didn't.
just
He was
one-on-one.
almost leading the pack.
Yeah, one-on-one, you got to go all the way.
Works it to Graham.
Yeah, there's no reason why
Corner shot missed, and out of bounds it goes to Lars North.
Yeah, go all the way. There was no reason for that. I mean,
we've seen that a lot. The kids driving down and suddenly stop, turn around, and that gives the opponents time to get set.
Yep.
Driving down.
That's something that came from his hip.
Just throwing it up, and it went in for Advance. 15 points for that junior here at
that's crazy.
Lars North. Here's Spartan ball carrier being tied up again. And there's a pass that gets away from the Spartans, and another turnover, and turning into two. Hatton scores for Lars North. And it seems like every mistake the Spartans make, they turn into
they always do.
a basket, don't they?
They sure do.
Unreal. There's Graham driving, passing off to a Wildcat instead of a Spartan, and down, laying it up and in is Advance.
That's Cooper Jr.
53 to 24.
No, that was Advance.
Spartans call a timeout. We're in the third period. 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
Now in his 43rd year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana as American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty's staff of knowledgeable and experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert advice when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. The phone number is 765-825-1103. That is 765-825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says, good luck, Spartans.
We're in a timeout here at Lawrence North High School in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they've just turned it on here these past couple of minutes. Now it's a 29-point lead, and, just, forcing us into mistakes. Forcing us into mistakes, forcing us into mental mistakes.
Yes.
It's just bad passes, and again, we got to be able to cut those out. When we have an opportunity, if we see the paint, it's you and someone else, just go. If they stop you, that's what they're supposed to do.
Be Spartan ball as we resume play here in the third period. Garrison will take the inbound pass from Graham. It's like a press is about to be applied to the Spartans.
Well, every team seems like they press us.
Right. Graham, though, dribbles the ball and works it under. Goes to Brown. Jacob turns around, lays it up and in. Jacob gets through the defense and scores a two-pointer for CHS. 12 for Jacob, just above his 11.1 per game average.
Yeah, nice defense there from Jonah.
Ball knocked away by a Spartan, so it will be North ball into the corner, number 10, short. Garrison with the rebound for Connersville.
Oh, wow.
Ball taken away from the Spartan, and it's taken off by Lawrence North. Whistle stops the play. Foul on Spartan coming up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's on. Yeah, it is on. No, it's on Jonah.
At the line for Lawrence North, Hatton with 2 free throws coming. Free throw is good.
Very all around. They know how to make their free throws.
That's for sure a good free throwing team.
Yeah. And they're beautiful. Just nothing but the bottom of the net.
Point number 55 for the home Lawrence North Wildcats.
And again, another game where here they've had so many free throw opportunities. We have had none.
Are you kidding me?
I don't have any.
You're right. I believe when I think about it, right, there's another forced mistake. No, the Spartans come away with one. Whistle will stop the play here. And a holding foul call.
Good sportsman there from Perkins as Clay was going and kind of helped him stop his momentum there. You know, I saw Perkins tell him good job.
Foul called on McCulley.
At least that's what I hope I read his lips
That's
to
their
say.
third foul of the second half. Spartans putting the ball in play. Garrison out to Graham. Worked around to Brown, to Wicks,
Wow.
and Garrett can't handle the pass. Gets away from him and rolls across the end line. So another turnover by the Spartans, as you pointed out, Ron. That's a critical part of this ball game.
Oh yeah, definitely. But well, they're so good at that.
Mhm.
They get into your head with their pressure.
Yes.
That normal passes that we would not have those mistakes. We're making them.
Ball worked around. A little over 2 minutes to go in the third period. Lawrence North in control, has the ball.
We just got to make sure that.
There's Perkins.
Wow.
Missing
Wow,
for.
look at that. That was just good rebound.
Okay,
Wow.
rebound.
And number, how 10?
many rebounds
Well,
is there?
Yeah, that's.
And traveling finally called.
Yeah, number 10 came just over everybody's back. Man, I thought Vance was going to get called the foul on that, but
Spartans have the ball out of bounds in backcourt. I guess that's the important thing for,
that's the
for
important
the
thing right
CHS
there, yeah.
fans.
yeah.
Under 2 minutes to go, third period. 55 North, 26 Spartan. There's a steal, but it will turn out to be a foul call on Lawrence North.
We have, according to the scoreboard, it looks like we have no timeouts left. I don't foresee that.
I'm not sure. I can't.
Yeah, over there.
The print is kind of small on
I looked
the
over
letter.
here, the one close to us, and because I couldn't see it either, but I looked over the one close to us and saw that.
Wicks
That's
from the
in.
side hits a three. Garrett Wicks hits from out in the corner. Wicks with 6.
Offensively, when we have executed, we've done it very well. I mean, take out the mistakes and,
I agree. I
we've
agree.
Really,
yes.
there's been times where we've executed, as we should. But again, that's not all the game, and it's executing all the
There's
time.
a
Again,
loose
great
ball.
defense there from Jonah.
Well, the Wildcats are capable of making a mistake.
Yeah,
Gee.
we got to be able to turn it into points, and
But
let's get over that half
there you
court
go.
line.
Right. That's the important thing. That's getting it is only half of it.
They 10 seconds. Again, they turn we commit a turnover right away.
Yeah. Every time we would get a break, we couldn't do anything with it, could we?
Yeah.
There's Martin coming in. Brown will come out for a rest.
Yeah, well-deserved rest from Jacob. He's played very good defensively and offensively against their bigs.
Yes.
He's really doing a whole lot better inside defensively. Over the 3 years that he's been on this varsity team, he's done very, very well. His growth has just been fun to watch.
Perkins misses a shot.
But
the Spartans get the rebound and give it to number 10, and he dunks the basketball. And the Lawrence North fans get excited. He has 19 points.
That's a bad
There's
pass.
another loose ball by the Spartans, another turnover.
Yeah.
As you said earlier, they're just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, no communication whatsoever. It just seems like there's none. And, now you can start seeing some of the frustration on the boys. It's hard to coach kids out of a funk like that. That's just, you can't. there's nothing you
Inbound
do about
play
that.
goes to Perkins. He jumps up and lets it fly, and it goes in for 2 points. And they're at 59. A 30-point ball game here in the third period. Spartans trailing Lawrence North. Over to Graham. Here's Wicks. To Graham. Ball knocked away from Jonah, and down court, number 10 slams it up and in. He has 21 points.
Wow.
We have played 3, and it is 61 Wildcats. Spartans 29.
It's an event like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Getting ready for the final quarter of this ball game.
Number 42 for Connersville, Lucas Barron.
Yeah, it's just, we're just being, a better team. I mean, it's the better team. I mean,
yes.
That's all there is to it. It's the better team, and that's why they are where they're at. Why they are where they're at is, they know how to make teams look bad, and right now they're making us look
Right.
bad. You can sometimes look at a loss and go, geez, we didn't play our best, and we allowed them to win. We're not playing badly. They're making us play that way. I mean, they're just the better team. That's all you can say about that.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm
Fran.
just going to say, like I said earlier, if this team isn't in the Class 4A finals on that last Saturday in March, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised too. I mean, and they're good kids. Before the game, we saw them practice a little bit. They were, I was asking, just a few questions, and they were just very, nice to talk. And, I mean, everyone here at Lawrence North, just good people.
They have. We've been treated like royalty
Yeah,
or something here
we
today.
Sure have.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't get that very often.
No, we don't. No, we do not. We, I feel, I this be our second home.
Here's Lucas Barron in the ball game for the Spartans. He's up the varsity team where he plays very well.
Yeah.
All those young guys lost today. Number 5.
Ken Hughes.
Hughes puts it up and in.
Yeah, Barron, he's a freshman. We're going to see him, a lot next year and the years to come. He's one of those kids that, you want him to develop a lot, and let's get him some playing time right now. And he's got some height.
There's Graham with the ball for the Spartans, trying to find a place to fire the basketball, or, he's out to Garrison, and good defense by this. What is that, a 2-3 zone? Or
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Over to Graham, pulled out almost at midcourt.
And we don't do well against the zone too much, especially a pressure.
Here's
Just
Brown,
all the way.
turnaround jumper,
Good job.
leaves it up and in. Nice job by Jacob Brown today in this game, and Jacob's at 14.
Yeah, he's done very well inside against their
Yes,
bigs.
yes, played well.
Yeah, defensively as well. I don't keep track of turnovers, but we're in, this is ridiculous point.
There's a shot put up, miss, put up,
Just the height.
scored.
On the ball.
Just
Hatton.
the height right there.
Hatton puts that one in. He's at 13 points.
Yeah, he's got 11 this half, Fran. He had 2 that first half. Now he's got 13 overall.
Well, Lawrence North has a good bench. I mean,
Yeah, they do.
a lot of teams would like to have the talent
yeah.
on the bench. Those kids would be starters on other teams. I think.
Yeah, they sure would. Yeah, they definitely got me. Jack has his program down pat.
Mm-hmm.
Up here in Indy, though, I mean, they recruit. I mean, you got the whole county, and it's
That's
huge.
right. Yeah, you're in competition with what is going on the floor right now.
Yeah, they're going to call that a held ball.
held ball,
I'm not sure how that could
finally,
be a held
yeah.
ball. We'll take it, though. Oh, no, actually, they
Yeah,
take
it goes to the
Yeah.
Wildcats.
Well, we don't like that. Toby's in with 4 fouls. Jonas coming out.
Yeah, he's kind of limping a little bit. He's had
Yeah.
a tough game.
Yeah, well, he's played very good, too. He's had to go up against some of their bigs when they've switched off.
Sure.
And, it's like a mismatch. He's went up against a 6'7" guy. And he's 5'6". And he'll gladly do it. I mean, Jonah's not one of those guys that's going to back down at all. He doesn't care the size or the skill level. He's going to give you 110% no matter what.
Here's Beatty dribbling the ball for the Wildcats. Gives out to Perkins. He gives it back to Beatty. And
Well, who are they calling this on? Oh, they're going to call Clay on that. That's his fourth. So him and Toby have 4. Or he and Toby, I should say. Well, that hit Lucas back in the head.
Yeah, and picked up by 5. Number 5, he puts it up and in. 10 points for the Wildcats. Here is Phillips knocked down, ball knocked away from him, picked up by
That's unbelievable.
North.
Garrett
Right
was
down,
knocked
and
over.
McCulley scores another basket for Lawrence North. They're at 69 points.
Yeah, again, not want to force those passes inside when you got 2 guys around your big guy.
Spartans at their end of the floor trying to get a shot away.
Man.
There's a pass that's intercepted by Lawrence North, and they keep possession.
Oh, wow.
Shot missed. They fight for the basketball.
Possession, Connersville.
Held ball.
Yeah, Toby was holding on for dear life, man, like a poodle to a snack, man.
Right, he was about to be picked up. And
yeah. Again, great sportsmanship from both teams, and I think it was Garrett who patted the what was it, Vance on the back or Hughes on the back, and Hughes gave Toby a little pat, appreciating his toughness. Toby's. Barron was kind of wide open there for a little bit, didn't get one to him.
There's Garrison in traffic. I mean, I don't know where these kids in white come from.
Yeah, I think
every time the
there's more.
Spartan has the ball, it seems like they're immediately surrounded.
Yeah, they're going to call McCauley on that. That's his third. That's the only guy they got in trouble. I mean, they got 5 fouls too. I thought they had less than that this half.
4 minutes to go in today's ball game. Phillips brings it in for the Spartans. Brown back to Phillips. Over to Wicks. Phillips. Garrison open and hits a 3.
Three-pointer, Connersville, Clay Garrison.
5 points for Clay in the ball game.
That PA guy does get a little bit more amped for the way he walked. Oh no, I thought he walked. Now that's Toby's 5th. Toby's out of here.
Yeah, gone is Toby
Toby.
with 5 fouls. And Graham will come in.
But, he gets kind of fired up for our threes. Larry, other team, he shot a 3. He's pretty calm about that.
Non-shooting foul. It will be Wildcat ball under their goal.
Yeah, too bad Toby fouled out on that. He played very good, didn't get any points, but he did well.
Yeah, being a point guard and handling the ball, that's a tough job. I mean,
it's been tough. He's been beat up.
You really kind of run the plays as a point guard. Here's a steal by the Spartans on the inbound pass.
Barron, yes.
And driving down, Lucas Barron takes a pass and lays it up and in.
And then they come back.
Here's a foul at the end of the court. No foul. Knocked away.
I thought there was.
I did too. I thought the way the ref signaled.
I like that. I was putting down Barron's point whenever I thought the guy slammed it or something happened, and I see our faithful applauding.
Right, Spartan basketball. Garrison and Graham teaming up. Here's Barron. Out to Garrison. Back out to Graham.
Yeah, Graham had that look on his face. I thought he was going to take one.
Garrison starts to drive down, loses control of the basketball. Picked up by a Spartan, and what happened? We have a foul stopping play.
Yeah, they blocked it from Garrett.
In the corner, it will be Graham putting it in play. Goes to Brown. Here's Jacob, turned around shot.
I thought he was going to make that in.
I did too. He tossed it up there and hit the glass and bounced
That's where
off.
you want him to do it, man.
Jacob will be at the line for a couple of free throws. The foul is on Montgomery of Lawrence North. Are these the first free throws?
Yeah.
Run?
Yeah, unfortunately, 2:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's our first free throws at the line.
Jacob makes it. Brown adds to his point total.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, we've gone almost a whole game without a free throw.
And this is unreal with 2:40 on the clock left in the ball game.
Yeah.
Shot by Brown is good. 2 for 2 for Jacob from the free throw line. Wildcat ball. They throw it across court. An open shot and a three. Put it in by number 35, whose name is Dwayne Robinson for the Wildcats.
Well, you didn't hear that guy screaming?
I know. We must be close to a speaker.
Yeah, I know. We got to be close. I mean,
he.
Yeah, he. So wait.
Here's Riley Moore coming in for Brown. Jacobs played well today, and the
Yes, he
Spartan
has.
fans giving him a hand.
Yeah, the faithful giving him. Yeah, I mean, we average, 40-something points a game offensively. I mean, defensively, we've not given up 70-something ever.
We're at 44 on offense,
so,
40 on defense.
Yeah, so we've annihilated the defense. That's going to be going up.
Yeah, remember the days when we had our opponent in the 20s in defense?
Yeah.
We were leading the state.
Yeah, that was this year.
That's true. That's true.
You know.
Well, here's Graham. I mean, they were all over that poor kid. And
what happened? Did he step out of bounds?
I think so. I think he committed.
Wow.
Stepped on the sideline.
I thought maybe Kerry called timeout, but again, I think we don't have it.
We don't have it. Zero when the Spartans timeout. When it says timeout left, 0.
Yeah.
But he was burning him early in the ball game, trying to slow this Wildcat offense down. And here's Hughes walking.
Good defense.
No, they're going to call a foul. Yeah. I think they're going to say a Spartan forced the guy to walk.
Clay or I couldn't tell who that was on. I couldn't see his fingers. We'll see.
Number 5, Hughes will be at the line.
That's Garrison's 5th. He's out of the game.
Yeah.
So him and Toby fouled out. That's.
We have 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in this.
Yeah, here comes Lucas again.
Here's Lucas Barron coming back in for the Spartans. At the line is Hughes for the Wildcats. Bounces the ball and takes aim and fires and scores.
Yeah.
If that's anything new.
You know, I think they've only missed 1 or 2 free throws tonight or today.
Yeah.
He's got one more.
Up and
that's off. Oh, jeez, I thought it was too low.
Well, I did too. He hit the back rim, bounced up, came down in the net. 74 points for Lawrence North. Here comes the Spartans. Graham to Wicks. Back to Jonah. Riley Moore on the side.
You know, you might think, well, geez, the Spartans, gave up defensively 74 points, and I would disagree with that tremendously. I'd say no, our offense gave up a lot of those points with the turnovers, with the easy, with the easy presses.
Oh, nice play, and Lucas Barron was fouled.
Yeah, Lucas just aggressively went inside there, knew he was going to get the call, and
at the free throw line is Lucas Garrett, a freshman at CHS.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he's going to grow. I mean, it's going to be fun to watch later on.
Free throw good.
I'd probably see him get a lot more playing time here on the varsity level. Lucas, his height, his quickness.
Second free throw is off the front rim, and rebound goes to Lawrence North.
I mean, I could be wrong. We may have taken one earlier in the game, but I don't remember us taking a free throw earlier in the game.
I don't either. Shot from out by Lawrence North is missed. Rebound put up and missed. Whistle stops the play as a Wildcat steps out on the out-of-bound line with the basketball. It's Spartan ball, and here comes Braxton Myers in for Graham. And Josh Williams is in for CHS. Final minute of this ball game right now, and
got to be able to have vision.
Almost a steal by the Wildcats, and
I mean,
they knock it out of bounds. It'll be Braxton Myers inbounding for CHS.
Way too many passes that are just too far away that get disrupted like that. We saw that in a JV game.
Williams with the ball. Comes out to Tanner Brock. To Riley Moore.
I'd like to see one of these guys get some points. Again, that's just, why force that? There's two guys around. You got to be able to see what's going on, and, way too many.
Wicks comes into the ball game for Williams for CHS. Garrett will inbound it. Finally gets it in to Tanner Brock. Underneath to Barron. Shot is missed. Rebounding Lawrence North. Shaw pass across court. Number 30 will fire an air ball by Lawrence North.
But our guys didn't hustle.
No, teammate rebounds and lays it up and in.
Yeah, there was no hustling on that.
That was by Robinson of the Wildcats. Spartans with the ball. Here's Wicks as the buzzer sounds, and it's an air ball. And this ball game has concluded here at Lawrence North. And it is final score 76-39.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. The Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency are licensed professional insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111. That's the number.
Final score 76-39 by quarters. This is how this game has gone. It was Lawrence North at all the stops. At the end of the first period, 24-7. At halftime, 39-17. At the end of 3, 61-29. And final again, 76-39. Lawrence North with their 18th win of the season. And for the Spartans, their 9th loss. Spartans now 9-9 on the season. Lawrence North is at 18-1.
That's something. I mean, they're just definitely as advertised. We know that. Just a very, very good team.
This is the most scoring the Spartans have given up, I believe, this year.
Oh, there's no doubt. But I would probably say 30-something points of that was them taking advantage of our turnovers. I mean, defensively, there were times where we played like Spartan defense, but when your offense misfires like that, it puts your defense on pressure when, they had a lot of easy points because of our turnovers. And, that's something that we definitely got to cut out because the good teams are going to take advantage of that.
Oh, absolutely. You don't do turnovers against a good team and expect to not get hurt.
No, not at all. And that hurt us tonight big time. I mean, that's all there is to it.
You have some scoring?
I do, and they shut it off, so I don't know. I've got 81 points for them. I don't know if that's exactly how much they scored, but so I'm way off.
76.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm way off. Doesn't matter. I have for Lawrence North. They were led by Shamar Advance, 21 points. Duran Hatton, 18. DJ Hughes had 12. Tony Perkins, he had 18. McCullough had 7, and Dwayne Robinson 5. I think that's 81. I don't know. I'm off. But anyway, they beat us. Jonah Graham 9 points for the Connersville Spartans. Clay Garrison 5. Gabe Wicks 6. Lucas Barron got on the scoreboard with 2. Jacob Brown led us all the way with 16 points. I think that adds up to our total. But again, that's just one of these games, Fran, where we need to just put it in the rearview mirror and move on. I don't know. What would we score? I think I have a
39.
39. Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to add it up here. After a while, I have 38. So.
Well, close.
I'm close. I'm closer.
Close counts in.
Yeah, horseshoes and hand grenades. They don't count here, but yeah, that's just a good team.
Yeah, that's the best team we've seen this year.
Yeah. I'm shocked that North Central beat them.
And we, as you pointed out with the turnovers, we helped them look good.
Yeah,
didn't
we helped them look very good.
Yeah.
But they forced us into a lot of turnovers too. I mean that's that you can't take that away. You can't say that our turnovers were our fault and that's why they scored a lot of points. No, they forced us into a lot of turnovers. They got into our head. So later on, when it was a lot of mental mistakes, it was because of the pressure that they put on us early in the game, and it just stayed with us the entire game.
I think they intimidate you, don't you?
Oh, yeah, intimidated me. I was afraid they were going to put pressure on me up here.
Well, their announcer.
He scared me. He scared me.
But I think you want to learn something from a game like this.
Yeah. Here's what you take away from this. Good teams make you look bad.
Yes.
And the only way to beat a good team that makes you look bad is to stay patient. Help when they're pressuring us. We didn't really help like we should have. And that's been our trouble since the Richmond game, the press, and we just have not. Most of the teams since then have pressed us, and that's caused us trouble.
I don't think we'll see a better team.
Oh no! If we do, if we do, I'll be shocked. But not at all. Not at all.
Right.
We just got to put this run behind us, and we got a sectional opponents coming up pretty much the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it's time to get ready for that. Let's just forget that we started off 7-0. Let's forget that we've lost 9 of 11. Let's forget all of that and start all over. Right now you can't coach confidence in the kids. That you can give them all the pep talk you want.
Well, we talked about you have to earn confidence.
Yeah, and so
you have to go out and earn it.
Yeah, so
work for it.
We just gotta, our boys. I mentioned earlier to get we 7-0, 9 of 12. All those streaks we got to let them go. But this is a good team in there somewhere, and right now they're finding themselves again.
Next opponent Thursday night at East Central conference game. It'll be a tough game.
Always a tough game when you play a conference opponent. Last year we beat them by 20. Kept them, I think, to their lowest point total of only 17 points, and. It's always tough when you go into someone else's house, and as we've seen through this streak that, we've had teams that we have, and East Central's much improved this year than last year, but we've played teams that we should have won, and, again, we got to play. We got to play, be aggressive, and can put everything behind us that's happened now, put it away.
2 games next week, as we mentioned, East Central on Thursday. We'll be on the air at 7:30, and New Palestine a week from tonight. We'll be on the air at 7:30.
Yeah, Larry's going to be joining me on that. I'll be out of town, so he'll be doing his threes from here.
Right. Spartan February the 21st.
Yeah, we've been gone for 3 weeks.
That's true. Franklin County will be the opponent, and that is beat cancer in 4 quarters
night. A fun night.
Franklin County and the Spartans. Always a great event. A fundraiser to help the Cancer Society. And then we will be away to Lawrenceburg on Saturday the 22nd, back home on Tuesday the 25th to play Northeastern. That'll be the final game of the season. The following Tuesday, it all begins at Spartan Bowl, the 2020 sectional.
Looking forward to that. I know when that was announced that we were going to have the sectional with this team, we were excited. There's some fear now.
Right. But I think it's not too late to turn things around.
Not at all. It's not too late to turn things around. And, we got the coaching staff to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. We got our boys are good boys. Just, put it behind us and let's go on.
Well, the fans are filing out here at Lawrence North, and we thank everybody for the courtesy that they've shown us here today. It's been a pleasure, even though a long trip. It's been a pleasure to do the ball game here. The athletic director is Mike Pence, and his assistant is
Mike Pence.
Jim Seller, not the Mike Pence.
Yeah.
And We appreciate the courtesy they showed us here and
Yeah.
everything. People have been very nice to us, and we thank them for that. And
Yeah.
we thank John Powsey back on our studio in Connersville at TV3, and of course Justin Roberts here on at the gym with us and doing all the tech stuff. And for Ron Wiley, and this is Fran Schommel reminding you that this ball game has been brought to you by American Heritage Realty, George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, by Reed Health Connersville, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Edward Jones Financial Advisor.
This game on TV3 has also been brought to you by FC and Bank, Polis Flooring, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, and the Ice Center of Connersville.
Final score here at Indianapolis, Lawrence North 76, the Spartans 34. From Indianapolis, good night, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for watching Spartan Sports on TV3.